Alrighty, Jekyll Island Campground. This is quite the place. Ooh, look, right next door to a Rockwood Mini Light. Not sure what model that is. I'm gonna have to check that out. Bathrooms and an office up there, I think, some type. I'll have to check it out. We just got here maybe an hour and a half ago or so, and got a nice little old campsite. Pretty level. In fact, it was level when I pulled in. Couldn't believe it. That didn't happen very often. Right next to a presidential, and that's a 360 view for you. We came in over there. We got set up, and not 3 minutes after I got inside the camper, I could hear thundering. Yep, came down a pour. So, got a little bit of reprieve there. I just made it in time. Thank heavens. So we got a little bit soaked, but I got the awning out in time. Got things hooked up, ready to go. So we'll take it for that. There's a few sites open around here. We're here for 4 days. I was hoping to meet up with a good buddy of mine, Bill, and he is in Colorado, and we're here. And he's getting a house here. Oh, there's another Rockwood Mini Light over there. So, unfortunately, we didn't make it quite right. But his daughter's here. We're going to see them, see the sights. We've already been to Simon's Island, but we want to check out and explore Brunswick a little bit more, and also Jekyll Island. Yes. Thank heavens we made it. We are just right over there, and right on down here are some restrooms. Looks like a laundry and a community room. Let's see what the community room looks like here. Well, the community room is not real big, but got some books for exchange here, and an AC unit. Looks like, I think there's one more community room too, kind of like this in another section. So a place to meet. I'm not sure, you probably have to reserve it, but I'm sure some people could just come up and use it if they want. Hey, better than nothing, right? Here's the laundry room. Thought I'd go ahead and check it out. Looks like some of these, oh, these take credit cards. That's cool. We've actually got quite a few machines in here. So I bet this little puppy heats up in the summer here. But nice size one, really. This is one of the bigger ones that I've seen. Big old fan going there. It's the men's room here. Stainless steel is a smart option. And they've got some stalls along the side here. Oh, they got stainless steel showers too. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So, all right. Well, not too bad for an old park. Okay. I'm up at the front of the camp where you come in. That's the store over there. And they do have bicycle rentals, which would be a great idea around here because it's a long way to drive around here to around Jekyll Island, but riding a bike would be an excellent idea. So the store has some the usual campground supplies and things like that. Propane refills over here. And also one thing they had in the store that I have not seen before, they actually have LED light replacements for your fixtures. So that's pretty cool. I have not seen that before. So I'm just kind of walking around this end to see what's here. Now we're down behind me. So this goes way on up there. And then here's the other bathroom location right there. I think there might be a community center over there. I'll have to go look and see. But this goes way back down in here. And there's the way to get around on a bicycle because it's a long way around here. There's a real mix of all kinds of campers in here. Old ones, new ones, Class A's, shorties, and there is tinting section on down that way. So this holds a lot of campers. There's an old retro. Very cool. Alright, when you come out of the campground, if you just go straight across the road, you'll come down here to the fishing pier. And this is pretty dang nice. There's a bathroom over there, and a gazebo. There's picnic tables. And check out the pier. That's not a small pier. I was thinking it would be just a small wooden pier, but that's a big sucker. My goodness. There's quite a few people out here. They must come to fish maybe from in town, because I don't think this is just all campers. And there is an office of some type up here. It said open, so maybe they sell bait and just snacks and stuff like that. Jekyll Island, or sorry, St. Simon's and Brunswick is right over that way. And a lot of people on bikes here. Also on the island there's a Tidelands Nature Center. That's the gift shop there. And you can go in. Fortunately they have a private party going on. Some private program. But they do have tidal exhibits inside with some living creatures from the tides. And this would have been nice to come to. Unfortunately, they're not open. But it isn't because of COVID. And I see a loggerhead turtle back there, a small one. Some hands-on exhibits. This would have been cool. This is on the south side of the island. Darn. Wish it had been open. There's also a big water park here. Wow. I mean, this thing is huge. It goes way back there. Way back over this way. This would be a fantastic family outing here. And there's lots of parking in the area here. So this must be quite the place to come. There's a big parking lot here and another one over there. I bet this is pretty busy here. Alrighty, time for a wrap up here at Jekyll Island Campground. And probably as you saw in the video, it's just a campground. It's nothing fancy, which is surprising because I thought it would be much more fancy given that the island itself is rather exclusive. But hey, it is what it is. Sorry it's a little noisy around here. People are leaving, driving around. They love their red bugs here. The campground itself is probably worth the stay just to be here. But there's so much on the island to see. There's really, I don't even think there's a playground in the park. I haven't seen one. But the list of things to do here is incredible if you're just going to come for 3-4 days. The Clam Creek picnic area that I showed you, Great Dunes Park, we didn't really get to film that or go into it. The Summer Waves Water Park looked like a full-blown park thing. Oh well, I give up on trying to pause. The Jekyll Island Club Resort, I'm not sure if you can go in there to eat publicly or not. Looked pretty exclusive, but that was really, really nice. That area down there is just fantastic. That's where the Milties and the multi-millionaires, billionaires played. There's the Mosaic Museum that I showed a clip of, the Georgia Sea Turtle Center, where they have a hospital too for sea turtles. And then there's the Horton House. and there's probably a couple other places, but boy, the biking around here is unbelievable. If you want to go biking, there are, I'm not, it's got to be 30 miles of biking around here. Down the roads, there's a paved path almost all the way around the entire island. And for us, the real pleasing part was Fort Frederica National Monument. We really enjoyed that. Okay, I'm going to pause it for sure here. Holy moly, a lot of people around here. Anyway, just for a place to stay, to be close to Brunswick and to the other islands, this is the Emerald Isles, is a great place. So nothing to deflate that at all. But it's a good place. Now, one thing is, every time you come in and out of the island, you got to pay $8 at the gate to get in to the island. So that's gonna run you $8 every day, whether you camp here or not. I have a short clip coming up of Fort Frederica if you want to see that, and if that's all you came to see, that'll be right after that. So we're heading out today for down by Jacksonville, Florida, and we have a private campground down there. It's not a state park. Okay, hopefully we'll see you on the road. Probably not, but hey, enjoy, stay safe, my friends. Alrighty, today we're here to visit Fort Frederica National Monument. We're at the visitor center here. It's a sunny and lovely day here on this island. I'm trying to remember which island it is. Anyway, this is going to be an interesting trip, I hope. He's talking about how to make tabby. I wish I knew how to make that for my home. It looks really strong. We came from the visitor center straight ahead. This is called Broad Street, and on either side there are explanations, placards telling about what house was there, who owned it, artifacts found there, and on both sides over here and on this side were other homes. I'll see if I can remember to take a picture later. So we're just walking around this area and reading all the signs, and then that goes on down to the fort right down there. So you can see some of these houses were pretty good size. This one isn't all that small itself over here. But they were mostly all made of tabby, and some were made of wood. So this is the house of a candle maker, John Caldwell, and he made enough soap that he could even export it to Pennsylvania and New York. It was considered one of the finer houses, or the finest, in town, in Frederica. So you can see if that's the finest house. Not real big, is it? But that it gives you an idea of what the foundations look like, the tabby. And of course the oyster shells that are laid in here are just laid in by the Park Service to keep people from getting in there, I guess. But also serves to protect the original flooring. Really interesting. I'll hope that this comes out if you'd like to read a little bit more about the fort here. When Oglethorpe pulled out of Fort Frederica in this area, after having basically done their job to repel the Spaniards, that's when the city of Frederica began to deteriorate, and then about everyone left within a short period after that. So let's walk over. This way he could defend that area, upstream and downstream. This is actually way smaller than it looks to be shown on that map. There was a building on the right there. That was where they kept the stores, and John Wesley gave his sermons there. And then another building structure here on this side. I haven't read it yet, but there's one of the areas that they protected, And bear in mind, some of these trees may not have even been here at that time. So they have cannons pointing up that way, and then they also had cannons pointing out that direction to keep the people in Frederica safe. It'd be kind of cool to come out here every day and fish outside the front door of the fort. A pretty darn clear view of everything. There's fish jumping in here as well. And this is, they believe, one of the original cannons here at the fort. And then here's the front, and the entrance was right over here. This is really neat. As a footnote, the bricks that are here that you see were laid down in the 1950s to protect the structure, the formation of the foundation. So those were not original here, of course. They had tabby to work with and wood. I have to say this was really interesting. It was just beautiful walking out through that town. If you can imagine 1,000 people living there, and soldiers, and yeah, hey, what a life. And 1/3 of them left very shortly, like I said. So this is really cool. If you get a chance to look up more information or pause some of those signs I showed you, read a little bit more about it. But it's part of our history, folks.